Did you know that millions of people overpay for Medicare every single year? Our goal is to make sure that you are not one of those people. Only 13% of people shop for a Medicare plan every year. And you know why the other 87% of people don't shop for it? Because it's super hard and it's a pain and it's frustrating and stressful and overwhelming. It's kind of like your cable or your cell phone bill. We don't really like our cable company, and most times we think we can get a better plan somewhere else. But the thought of having to spend an entire day in a cell phone company store or a cable store, not that exciting. But we're not talking about cable or your cell phone. We're talking about your health. We're talking about the care that you may need in a medical event. And it is too important to just not do it. I understand how frustrating Medicare can be. My mother adopted me when she was in her 40s, and in high school, she was diagnosed with a lung disease called COPD. By the time I graduated high school, I was her full-time caregiver. Now, it was my honor and my responsibility to be able to care for her, and I was lucky that I was a super nerdy kid and I got great jobs in technology, and I was able to provide her the best years of her life in the last years of her life. But every year, we had to go through open enrollment with Medicare, and it is maddening. I don't understand why it just can't be more simple. Why are there so many parts? Why are certain things covered and other things aren't? Why are certain conditions pre-existing and other ones aren't? I don't understand why this process has to be so stressful and frustrating and overwhelming, and you have to do it every year for the rest of your natural life. So we are announcing our free training. And in this free training, we will go over what's most important for you to understand so you have the knowledge and the confidence to go find the best plan for you, hopefully at a way better price. This will be a live stream webinar series that you can take online from the comfort of your own home. You don't even have to get out of your pajamas. So we'll talk about several things over the course of the series. First, we'll start with when and who needs to register and apply and enroll for Medicare. If you're over 65, even if you're still working, you got to enroll. The second day, we're going to talk about why there's so many parts, but we'll talk about what the different parts are and what's most important to understand about each one. The third day, it's all about Part D, the almighty prescription plan. For those of you who rely on daily medication or medication to help you continue your quality of life, you need to understand the new changes and how that affects you. On the fourth day, we'll talk about what's most important for you to understand. The plan that worked for you this year might not be the best for you next year. The plan that works for your neighbors or your spouse or your sister may not be the best plan for you. So it's really important to get clear on what matters most when you shop for a plan. And the last day, we will have a special guest that's going to talk about how self-advocacy will help you live the best life possible and understanding how you have a right and a choice when it comes to your healthcare decisions. Our series will be taught by an accredited, certified Medicare advisor, and she spends 400 hours a year keeping her certifications current. So if you can imagine that she has to spend that amount of time every year just so she can serve you, it's not easy. And I get it, but you are not alone. And that is what this training is designed for. We are not endorsed by the government. We are not endorsed by an insurance company. We are not any part of Medicare. And we are not going to try to give you quotes or plans or talk about any insurance companies. This is all pure training for you so you can be armed with the knowledge and the information you need to go find the best plan to meet your needs at the best price possible. So how about we try to reduce that number of millions of people overpaying for Medicare and make sure that you can get the best plan possible? If you want to register for the series, there's a link around here somewhere. It's probably below me somewhere, but please look around this video so you can register and join us. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon.